Good evening. We are team 5 from section C. Our industry is OTT industry and we will be focusing on digital streaming platform, that is Disney plus Hotstar. We will be focusing on the industries. So first we will understand about the industry. It is a video streaming platform and it has soon branched out as a production platform also. So it has four parts like distributor, telecom operator, content provider and broadcaster. Advancement of the industry can be understood by the investment by the advertisement industry in digital platform. Telecom industry also has been catalyzed this industry. Digital India and affordable smartphone and internet services are the factors for the advancement of the industry. Coming to the roadmap, in first page, we will be focusing on digital structure, operational feasibility of this platform. Second, we will be focusing on the demography, regional consumer base, and the quality of digital platform. In the third phase, we will be focusing on digital capability, operational capability, technical requirements, and social media. In the fourth page, we will be focusing on the detailed rollout plan, the scope of the project processes, and people for information system. Coming to the factors that are affecting industry, that is political, government taxes and system, and the restrictions can be the political factor, economic factor, it is already growing. In social factor, we can consider as the broadcasting of regional and local content. In technological factor, it is important as digital infrastructure is important for the growth of the industry. In environmental factor, we can see that Hotstar is trying to shift the clean energy resources to run its servers. And legal factor, that is data protection laws and regulation by the government.
For the Portal 5 courses, we have the first four courses, the threat of the new entrants, which is moderate. We have threat of substitutes, which is quite moderately low. The other one, we have bargaining power of buyers, which is quite moderate. And for the bargaining power of suppliers, it is moderately low. Now coming on to the activity map. In the activity map, we have three major segments, that is segmentation, push notification, and user engagement. Under segmentation, we have automated segmentation, live user segmentation, cohort analysis. For the push notification, we have real-time notification, personalized notification, precise targeting, pivots. The pivots is basically correlating both push notification as well as the user engagement. Under user engagement, we have user onboarding, feedback-based campaigns, we have event-centric user engagement campaigns, we have localized campaigns, and we have flows. The next part will be covered by Aman.
Coming on to the strategy groups, all OTT platforms focus on three things, that is improving on the market share, increasing the subscriptions and revenue. They do this by bringing in new initiatives or partnering with different companies. Under bringing new initiatives, what they do is pricing innovations to drive subscriptions, increasing the consumptions and the engagement, and increasing the focus on the creating original video content. Next we have is the focus on the different OTT platforms. Now Netflix, what they do is they have partnered with Vodafone India and Tipping Point, Viacom 18 Studios for the original content. Disney Hotstar, what they have done is they have partnered with the Brilliant Wellness for the fitness content. And Disney Plus, as we all know, is a huge platform, so they have come up in India with Hotstar, with partnership with Hotstar. Now Amazon Prime, what they have done is they have partnered with the Two Yum brand, where they have with the original Inside Edge series. Next is they have partnered with also Dish India, where with the hybrid model. Next is ZEE5. As we all know, they have been growing in the last couple of years very rigorously with their partnerships with Bharti Airtel and Inten Media. Next is Hangama Music, where they have partnered with the radio jockeys and Flipkart. Ghana, they have come up with a plan with ZEE5 and Instrumatic. Next we have is Shobit.
So coming to the entry barriers, legal issues that can be faced are license and patents issues, copyrights and partnerships. Technical issues that can be faced are high infrastructure is needed and large-scale technology usage, which requires intensive training for long period. And strategic issues that are pricing strategy, discount content, and other strategies. Coming to the mobility barriers. So next slide, please. From the slide, it can be seen that the OTT media and services can be categorized into two strategic groups, and within these groups, the entry barrier is low. That is because no separate infrastructure is needed. Exit barrier is moderate because high investment is required, and switching barrier is moderate because challenging in switching position and audience is quite difficult. Coming to the current market trends, so Indian OTT platform was already growing, and due to COVID-19, it has seen increase in usage in terms of both time spent and new customer acquisition, and as a result of which customer acquisition cost has gone down and monetization potential has gone up. Now Sujata will take over.
So the key dimensions of the competition within the industry can be seen by the growth in the number of smartphones leading to internet penetration, leveraging 5G rollouts, and increase in viewership and subscription. Next slide, please. From the SWOT analysis, we see that the strength of Disney Plus Hotstar is continuous video playback, which is adaptable to mobile networks and delivers a high quality experience. It's smart search, user interface, content in 9 languages, which is also original content. Its weakness is niche content, negative connotation, and that fact that it's expensive. Their opportunities is they can go for acquisitions, reduction of subscription prices, facilities for children, and the threats that they face is high competition, children getting addicted to their content, and restructuring of Disney content. The next part will be taken over by Amit.
So Blue Ocean strategy is basically focusing on both product differentiation as well as low cost, both at the same time. For value innovation in order to enter a new market or create a new demand for itself. So ERRC grid is basically an essential analytical tool of Blue Ocean strategy. So it's a 4-action framework: eliminate, raise, reduce, and create. So every industry has something that they can either eliminate, raise, reduce, or create in order to give a better experience to its consumer and increase profitability. Similar is the case with the Hotstar, where it could eliminate a few ads which are not content related, as well as few fees that bothers the consumer. It can raise the original content. It has few award-winning content, but it can also try to focus more on that, keeping in mind the competition. It can focus more on partnerships, as well as giving a delightful recommendation system to its consumers. It can also reduce the subscription options available. As we can see, there are a lot of options available, which confuses the consumers. So it can focus on providing a single subscription model, where it can also try to get a fairly high price for it. So but the most important thing is the innovation through creation of helpful contents, creation of exclusive contents, creation of educational shows, and everything that would help it to not to stuck in the red ocean and keep creating a blue ocean for itself. Thank you so much.